I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stay standing while we mention those who have passed since our last meeting. Kurt L. Jager, Myron Fedniak, Mark Quimby Johnson, Wayne Avery, Thomas Howard Myers, Elizabeth M. Startup. Roll call. Mike Machetta.
Here.
Paul.
Here.
Cassie.
Here.
Bill.
Present.
We have a full board tonight. Fire exits are directly behind me here. If there's any problem, this is where we go to the fire escape. We don't go out to the hallway. Correspondence, there is none.
None.
Attorney concerns, the attorney is not here. Petitioners, at this time, anybody that's in the audience in the courtroom or on Zoom, this is your time to discuss any concerns that you have for the town of Wawarsing. Given nobody's on at this particular moment, we'll go to our agenda. Number 1, the town board to authorize the supervisor to execute parts 1, 2, 3 of the seeker assessment forms and declare the town board has made a determination of an unlisted action and further determine a negative declaration. That's it?
That's it.
So I'll make it.
Second.
Paul makes that motion, Bill seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried.
Check the generators.
Now we have a resolution. We have a resolution. The town board by resolution adopts the creation of the special district, Kerhonkson First Aid and Rescue Squad Ambulance District.
So moved.
This is
So moved.
So I'll second it.
Bill makes the motion, Paul seconds it. It's a roll call vote. Mike?
Aye.
Paul?
Aye.
Cassie?
Aye.
Bill? And
Aye.
I vote aye, that resolution is carried. Town board to approve the attached budget modification.
$6,000. You got it?
Yep, I'll read it. Decrease expense code A 1990.4 contingency account 6,000. To increase expense code A 6772.40 programs for aging 6,000.
So moved. Second.
Mike, Bill makes the motion. Mike seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. And town board to approve bills as audited. We have 3 signatures.
So moved.
Second.
Bill makes the motion. Mike seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to accept the minutes of August 3rd, regular and audit meeting. August 9th, budget workshop. August 17th, regular and audit. August 28th, workshop meeting. August 29th, special meeting. That would be,
I'll move 4 through 8.
I'll second it.
Bill makes a motion 4 through 8. Mike seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve payment application number 2 in the amount of $105,338.85 to Darland Associates, Inc. for the Highway Garage and Rehabilitation Project, General Construction.
So moved.
Second.
Mike makes a motion, Bill seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. 10, town board to approve 2023-48-23 in the amount of $9,591.25 to Advanced Testing Company, Inc. for the new highway garage and rehabilitation project.
So moved.
Second.
Mike makes a motion and Bill seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve a loan in the amount of $300,000 from the A Fund to the Capital Fund for Wawarsing Water District, DEL 446 project.
So moved.
Cassie
Second.
makes a motion. Paul seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Number 12, town board to approve a partial payment in the amount of $119,002.65 towards application number 10 to Amity Construction Corp. for the Wawarsing Water District Individual Service Connections, Local Roads, WWD Bid 11.
So moved.
Second.
Cassie makes the motion, Bill seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. 13, town board to approve the invoice in the amount of $34,571.55 for the payment application number 11 to Amity Construction Corp. for the Wawarsing Water District Individual Service Connections, Local Roads, WWD bid 11.
So moved.
Second.
Guys, who makes that motion? Paul seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve a partial payment in the amount of $68,504.10 towards application number 1 to Ray S. Pantel, Inc. for the Wawarsing Water District, electrical service to the water storage tank, WWD bid number 12.
So moved.
Second.
Bill makes a motion and Mike seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve the payment in the amount of $53,523 for payment application number 2 to Ray S. Pantel, Inc. for the Wawarsing Water District electrical service to the water storage tank for WWD bid number 12.
So moved.
Second.
Guys, he makes a motion. Paul seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve the payment of invoice 23-2702-4 in the amount of $25,816.78 to Diller Engineering DPC for the town of Wawarsing Highway Garage.
So moved. Second.
Mike makes a motion. Bill seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve the purchasing of a Felling FT-16 IT-1 drop deck trailer in the amount of $18,452.48 from Tracy Road Equipment for the Highway Department.
So moved.
Second.
Mike makes a motion and Paul seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion is carried. Town board to approve the following events for the Elba Wawarsing Youth Commission.
So moved. Harvest Fest and Trunk or Treat.
Bill makes the motion.
Second.
Mike seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
The motion's carried. Number 19, town board to rescind the motion approved on August 28th, 2023 workshop or meeting approving the purchase of an IPS advanced bundle software for the building department in the amount of $15,000.
So moved. Second.
Mike makes a motion. Bill seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve the purchase of IPS advanced bundle software in the amount of $15,500 from Edmunds GovTech for the building department.
So moved. Second.
Mike makes a motion. Bill seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. 21, town board to approve Don Schmalzy, planning board member, to attend the fall 2023 Fall and Summer Training School by the New York Planning Federation on September 12th, 2023, located in Hyde Park. The cost of the training is $130. The town vehicle will be used for transportation.
So moved. Second.
Mike makes a motion. Bill seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Mr. Pace was at our workshop earlier and was not at the meeting tonight. And we discussed all concerning issues at that meeting from 5:30 to 7 o'clock today. So we'll start off with Bill Brown.
Okay. Our two pieces of playground equipment for Burn Road Park. The large piece is currently being manufactured, and the small piece is ready for shipment, and they're going to hold it until the other piece is ready. Within the next couple weeks, we should be getting word of when it's going to be delivered. It's going to take 5 business days to install it, and as soon as we have a concrete date of when it's going to be delivered, we'll make arrangements to have the current structure removed. We're looking to bring back the Halloween costume contest this year. We'll be contacting the school to see if we can hold it there. We have categories, I think 1 to 5-year-olds, 5 to 12-year-olds, and over 12 for the third group. And we're planning on prizes being given to the top 3 individuals in each category. In conjunction with that, we're looking to do a trunk or treat in the parking lot of the school, asking local residents to participate. and decorate their vehicles or whatever they're going to be using for the distribution of candy, and we'll also have winners in that category.
Bill, did you put 2 new pieces of equipment down at Littman Park as well for the kids?
We put down, we have 4 pieces of ADA equipment at Littman Park that we installed, 2 tic-tac-toe units and 2 drum units. And we're in the process of putting the wheelchair swing in and the handicap swing in, and one of our employees got injured doing that, so we're on a pause until hopefully next week we'll be able to complete that. And that's about it.
Okay. Nessie?
I don't have a lot tonight. The Wawarsing Water District is moving along. In fact, all connections, with the exception of the 5 that are too high up in elevation to be connected until the tank comes online, have been connected. So we are very close to the end of this project, which is very exciting. Some of our newest members will be getting their first bills shortly because we'll be starting to pay next week. If there's a discrepancy, please reach out and we will. The pingings have been going beautiful in the Wawarsing Water District, so I don't think that'll be an issue, but if you are questioning your bill, please call us here at the town and we will do our best to explain it to you. Napanock Water and Sewer's coming along. The $10 million upgrade to the Napanock Sewer is completed, and now all of our personnel are being trained on how to manage the sludge press and pump house down there. It's a lot more. It's much newer equipment, and it's taking a lot of training, and so hopefully they'll get all the bugs out of it, and no pun intended, because we use bugs at the sewer system. That'll be moving on smoothly, and so that's all but completed. We'll be setting a date, hopefully not in the too distant future, for the naming of the Wawarsing Water Treatment Plant in honor of Steve Bradley, and we'll notify everybody when we're doing that. And I guess my final thought was that Monday is the anniversary of 9/11, and those who lost people, my thoughts are with you, and let's aspire to be better than we were before. And that's all I have tonight.
Okay. Paul?
I don't really have anything extra to add tonight. I'm all set.
Okay.
Mike?
How about the transfer station? Anything new there?
Do we have anything new? Nothing really new. I would say that transfer station is humming along as far as everything that goes on there with the employees. And the last word I got from the employees is that the residents are really appreciating and enjoying the fact that they can use debit and credit cards to transact their business there. So other than that, everything's going along quite nicely. I know we're talking about having a cleanup day with the members of the different groups within the town, and it's going to be focused on the village this time. And I know that September 30th is a target date, and then the following Saturday after that would be the rain date, but that's just tentative right now.
And the Ulster County Resource Recovery 2024 budget, they had a meeting and they, I believe, at least put out a draft, or may have instituted it. We have to find that out. Tipping fees would go from 110 to 120, but we'll verify that probably for the next meeting. I know that they had a new county director for that, and then the person was replaced. I'm not sure there was a replacement. So there's something going on with the organizational structure of that, but maybe then the next meeting we can report some facts without, any, some real facts of how that's moving forward.
Yeah, I know we were going to have an additional compactor, which hopefully is going to minimize the number of pulls that we have to do on the removal of the items from the transfer station, because it's done by not by weight, it's done by basically the number of times you have to basically move the dumpsters around. So that should help to alleviate, some of those incremental shipping charges.
Yeah, at the supervisors meeting in Rosendale, we had a conversation with the new director who was replaced recently, and he came to the transfer station, talked to Sean, and we discussed, that compactor. They were looking, I believe they had about 7 of them, and we were trying to get at least 2 of them.
We asked for 2.
We asked for 2, but we were really looking to get at least 1, because at the town of Wawarsing's at the bottom of the county, and if you look at the distances from resource recovery to any place in the county, we probably are the farthest away, and we would actually have the best benefit of that. And Sean and I were talking, and you were talking about
Yep.
how many it could probably reduce our pulls by 2 to 3 times,
Yes.
which is a big deal. All right. Okay, Mikey.
I only have one thing this evening. There will be, as Jackie said, as Cassie said, Monday is 9/11. There will be a 9/11 ceremony at 6 p.m. in Liberty Square. I can tell you I've been involved in it from day one, and it gets smaller and smaller every year. It's sad to see how small and the little response that we get. Let's not soon forget what happened that nasty day. So if you can come out, please show up a little earlier than 6 p.m. Liberty Square for a 9/11 ceremony. That's all I have.
All right, speaking to that, Robert Berger, had called me and asked the town to do a presentation at the 9/11, so we'll be there. And I mentioned the village will also, and I'd like to thank Robert Berger for all the years that he's dedicated to make sure that this event takes place, and it's very important to everybody to remember these things. OSI, Open Space Institute, is funding a project off the Berm Road with the rail trail. A number of years ago, the Highway Department put a trailer bed and fit it in between the stream there, and it worked for a long time, just around where the old white Bennett house was. Somebody else lives there now. But if you go down the Berm Road, it's just off of the Berm Road, and that trailer piece has been removed from that spot. I've contacted Annie Virgilin from OSI, and she's aware of that. She's putting Jersey barriers up and plastic signage stating that part of it's closed, and they're moving expeditiously to get this project done. They're not just fixing that part of the stream or the trail, they're working on the trail from the sewer plant up. And that's funded by the OSI and I believe the county. We started our 2024 budget yesterday with a tentative budget. It's broken into tentative and preliminary and final budget, which will be in November. This is the tentative budget. It's due by September 30th. And yesterday we went through our beginning part of the A fund, which is the general fund. And
Very tedious work.
excuse me?
Very tedious work.
Yes, well, it's
Line by line, step by step.
yes, it is, and that's what we serve the public for, to make a good full budget at the lowest possible cost. What else? Zoning board meeting, there is actually a meeting for the zoning board on September 12th at 7 PM in the courtroom. September 19th is a planning board meeting, and 21st is our next town board meeting. So, again, I think at this time, we gotta make a motion to adjourn.
1 second there, I just got two things.
Okay, sure.
On cemeteries, the Fentonkill Cemetery is holding a fundraiser with a roast pork dinner on the 21st of October at the Elks Club. Takeout orders, or you can eat there, whichever. The Fentonkill Cemetery is one of just a couple that are still solvent within the town of Wawarsing. The rest of them, the town has to take over and keep maintaining them. So we're trying to raise funds to remain solvent. And we also have another program this year for a fundraiser. It's called Wreaths for Christmas Wreaths for Loved Ones. They're $45 a piece, and the cemetery staff will place the wreath on the grave site, and they will remove it at the end of the time frame. So
All right.
they can you can order those through any board member, and also buy tickets for the dinner from any board member, cemetery board member.
All right, so believe it or not, I have something else to talk about too.
No.
Yeah,
Shocked.
shocking, right?
Yeah.
So, Navajo Senior Center, Masari, our recreation director, has been in contact with the Alpha Regional Hospital, who's going to provide activities at the senior center, free services. So this is a good thing. I think we've actually talked to Chris about that, right, Chris? So, yeah, that'll be more publicized as it's going along. But Masari has met with them at the hospital, at the site. They've been there. Spam. So, potential spam, I think it's called. Yeah, so Masari and I talked about this yesterday and then last week, and she's actually been down to the senior center and talked with the hospital staff, and they have a whole program that they have, and they'll be implementing it. And when we get it scheduled, we'll put it out there in the newspapers and make it available for seniors. And in that facility, I guess it's 55 and older is what the level of age is for that particular center. So at this time, unless Paul has anything more to say?
I'm done.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye. Good night.
Good night. Stay safe tonight.
You have a question?